Welcome in, everybody, to the Strange Scapes Encounter podcast, where we bring you weird, strange, and possibly true stories of encounters, hence the name. I'm your host, Adam.
And I'm Ronna.
And this is our counterpart, Sariah.
Hello.
She's new to the show. Everyone welcome her.
Hi, Sariah. Hey, guys. Good to have you here.
You don't actually have to be nice. We aren't.
And I'm not nice right back sometimes.
It's very true.
It is.
You may catch a glimpse of it every now and then on the podcast. We'll see. Hear that laugh? It's already started.
There's a lot of sarcasm here.
A lot.
We kind of have some personal stories on this episode. This is the first episode of this podcast. So we're going to start off with just some stories that happened with us. Now, later on, we are going to have some interviews with people from the stories that we're going to tell you.
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Yeah.
It's in the works.
A lot harder to get people to interview than you would think. Especially if they're going to be talking about weird experiences. And if they've had negative reactions to those experiences in the past. So, yeah. The theme of tonight is more of...
personal stories.
Well, yeah, but this is my personal story. And it's ghost related.
Mostly ghostly.
Paranormal.
Yeah, paranormal activity.
Dun, dun, dun.
Poltergeist.
Ew.
Actually, this really was.
Ew.
It's in that vein, which really grosses me out.
So,
Well, it starts with the place being on a Native American burial ground.
So, yeah, to start this off, I can't remember exactly how old I was. I was
You always told me it was preteen,
Yeah.
mid-teen, somewhere in there.
I was 12, maybe 13. Kind of in that weird,
prepubescent.
There's the word you're looking for.
yeah, I really wasn't. And so just for some backstory, I grew up on a farm in the middle of nowhere, okay? And, I've got more stories with that. But the moral here is that it took a lot to kind of scare me. I was pretty good with, things that went bump in the night,
Nope.
But this really did scare the shit out of me. So, my dad had broke his back, and he actually went back to school for electrical engineering and IT stuff. And so he ended up getting on at the state of Utah. And to this day, I'm still not really sure what he did there. But it's okay. He did something. I'm sure of it. But anyway, he helped monitor these servers, I guess, is what they were. And this was it was a huge building. It was right across from a college, and that whole area was built on an Indian burial ground.
It's a pretty big area.
Yeah, and this is both me and Ronna are from this area. She actually went to the high school that isn't it on the same Indian burial ground.
I've never been told if the high school was, but it's close enough. The college is right next to it, so it wouldn't surprise me.
I could have swore that whole area was.
Well, I'm sure. That general area of Utah is pretty.
And it was a big deal. So when they first broke ground on this building that my dad worked in, they were actually digging up bones. It was.
The college actually displays cases of artifacts pottery and everything that was found on the site to commemorate it.
Yeah, and then the story goes they just poured concrete right over the top. I don't know how true that is, but it really wouldn't surprise me if they did because, government. But I'm just saying.
Facts.
I believe the natives in that area, were they Puebloan or Paiute? I know there's Paiute and Shoshone up there.
Yeah, I don't know which one this belonged to, though.
I can't think of. I don't know.
But anyway, so he worked there on overnights. So he'd go in at I don't know, 10 o'clock at night and wouldn't get off till 10 in the morning or some weird shit. And there's only one person at night in this whole building, and it was a multi-purpose building. So there was information silos, and then there was a whole nother part of the building that was for other kinds of workers that were never there. Seriously, so they had big plans, and then it just never It just never happened. So like there was this whole half of the building that was all cubicles. Okay? And like everything was in like power saver mode, like the lights, like 2 lights would come on, like it's just super creepy because there's all those like stand-up cubicles, you know what I'm talking about?
Glow
Like
of the monitors type stuff.
yeah. It looked like a maze in there, like off some horror show.
I've been in there twice, I think, but it didn't take me very far. You're like, nope.
Yeah.
Just basically to where your dad's little office thing was, which
Station.
was a weird room. And then I think I remember a hallway, and that's it.
Yeah. Well, the hallway is the hallway that this happened to me in. But anyway, we gotta have some backstory here. So like, because it matters, there was creepy shit leading up to this.
Suspense.
There was this other guy that worked there, and he was in IT, but he was like firewall security kind of stuff. And so he worked in the very back in these cubicles that I'm talking about, and during the day.
I like how you mentioned during the day.
Yeah, at night that there's no one else in there. It was a secured lock facility. You had to have, state key cards to get in and out. There's only like 8 people that had them. I mean, like, it's not like people just run around in there. So this guy that worked with my dad, we'll call him Joe. Joe, he would put, so you'd go down this hallway from where my dad was, through a door, into these cubicle things, and then you'd take a right, kind of down another weird hallway, because government buildings don't really make sense. And it would run right into this, like, weird kitchenette little dining area that no one ever used because it's creepy as shit. And then right there was the bathrooms. Okay, so you had to go down the hallway of hell to get to the bathrooms. Well, in the little, eatery thing here, there was
Eatery.
yeah, there was
Cafeteria.
a pin board, like the kind you put little tacks in. Tack
The
board?
cork board.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it was cork, or it was one of those fabric ones. I don't know. I can't remember. It's been a long time.
Pin board.
A pin board of some kind. So anyway, Joe had all these colored tacks, and he would make smiley face, right, out of the tacks. Well, you'd get there, with my dad, like 10 o'clock. The other person would leave, right? You see them leave on the cameras. You are completely alone. All right, well, now's the time to go pee, get that out of your system early on. Because everyone knows it gets, later in the night it goes, the creepier it gets, right? So, first off, you'd go pee, and the tacks were a smiley face. Actually smiling, like it was happy. Hi. All right, so.
Like Joe left it.
Yeah, you're like, oh, yeah, Joe's been here. But halfway through the night, at like 2 or 3 in the morning, you would go back to this, cork board that's by the bathrooms that you have to look at, and it would be frowning.
Nope.
Okay? Every night.
No.
Something's not happy.
And so it wasn't just me and my dad that had experiences. Like, everyone who worked nights with him, they all had experiences with paranormal stuff happening. And that smiley face, it was like this running joke that it would frown at night. Like, it just changed on its own. Like, it got to where people didn't even question it. They were like, huh, hey Bob.
Ew.
Yeah, bad night, like every night. So, anyway, yeah, that just sets it up. The smiley face wasn't happy.
It's no longer a smiley face then.
Exactly. It's not. It's a frowny face. So, like, and the other thing there was that there was all these servers. And so if any of you have ever been anywhere where there's a lot of, like, kind of computer shit running, like a lot of it, it makes this terrible white noise, low-level drone that you can't even explain to someone. You just have to hear it. And it, like, really cancels out shit. I mean, it's like you can hear, but you can't hear very far away from you because there's this
Constant
low-level
static.
frequency, like, just suppressing it. It's kind of like snow,
Ew.
you know?
Yeah.
Oh, it dampens.
Yeah.
Yeah, it dampens. Yeah.
Like how stuff doesn't carry very far with snow.
Mhm.
It's like that. So, I mean, just from where my dad was in his little weird...
Office?
It's not really an office.
Well, we can call it an office. That's where all the equipment was, right?
With a monitoring equipment. Yeah, we'll just call it an office.
Just call it an office.
It's not what it was,
What
but it's
else would it be? A closet?
Oh, yeah, and the other creepy thing. So, like, around the same time period, I had discovered aliens. Okay, like the movie Aliens, like xenomorph aliens. And, like, I was super intrigued, yet also frightened. And, and I mean, if you've seen either one or two, let's just forget some of the others exist. Like, you know how they're, like, in the floor, and they're like... Okay, well, legit... This floor was on like a frame system for cooling, but it was the whole floor. You could, they had these little suction cup thingies that you could pick up every floor tile. It was...
What the heck?
I'm trying
Yeah,
to
well,
envision that.
because there was so much wiring and ducting and underneath. Okay, well, it was super creepy. And one of the nights I was there with Dad.
You saw aliens under the floor.
Well, no.
Ew.
So part of his job was taking care of these things. The machines, not the aliens, okay? It wouldn't surprise me. So anyway, something had sprung a leak. I mean, I don't remember. It was a long time ago, but I know that I was helping him pull up these grates, or
It's the acid.
they weren't even grates. They were just like squares, right? So you'd pull them up, and you would have to mop water. Well, I had to get down inside
Nope.
the floor, and it was fucking creepy as hell after you just watch Aliens. Okay.
After you just watched Aliens and then saw the frowny face.
Yeah.
Like,
And
no.
so I mean, you've
No.
got
Got a little xenomorph running around in there. You know,
xenomorphs
they
on the
attacks.
floor. You've got tacks, changing themselves. Like, who knows what's going on here? Like, Dad'd be like, "Get down there. What's your problem?" It's fucking creepy as shit. That's what my problem
Get
is.
down there.
I'm like, man, this is child labor, dude. Like, I'm not
getting
even
paid.
supposed to be here. So yeah, there was that. So there was that factor. So like, anytime you're walking somewhere in that room, like the only thing I could think of in my mind was a xenomorph coming up to the floor and fucking grabbing me. And I was like, you know what? I don't care if you spray acid. I'm stabbing you in the face. I am. Okay? Like, we're both going to die. But
It will be the last
I'm
thing you do.
taking you with me. And so anyway, I mean, before that, everyone had seen shadows, and the doors would open and shut for reals. Like, these were locked, secured doors. And where my dad worked was like this. It was monitors that you could look in different rooms, which was creepy as well. Because sometimes it looked like something went by, but I mean, there's nothing there. But anyway, there was this board with these LED lights on it for every door, and when they were open, they'd turn red, and the doors would open and shut. Now, keep in mind, you had to have a coded key card to get anywhere in this place, okay? So,
That
like,
does not make sense.
you shouldn't be able to open these doors. But something was. And, when my dad first started, we had, like, IT come in because everyone complained about the doors going off. And they're like, well, I mean, I don't know. There's nothing wrong with them. And, so it wasn't until, it was actually Dad who saw it. It was one of his coworkers saw one of the side doors actually open and shut. I mean, like, he saw it. Call my dad, was freaking out.
Was this nighttime?
Yeah, all this was at night. I mean, this stuff didn't really happen during the day.
It's pretty typical, but you never know.
It was just mainly at night. I mean, the place was creepy in the day, too. Don't get me wrong. But it was a lot creepier at night. So anyway, the doors would open and shut that shouldn't. I mean, people saw them do this. It wasn't just like, oh, they're just turning a light on. I mean, no, like, and these were loud. These were like heavy, 3-inch thick, commercial steel doors with like the tempered glass strip in the center of them, And so, I mean, when they would slam, I mean, they'd be like,
envisioning like prison doors slamming shut.
I mean, kind
That's
of like
exactly
that.
what I thought of.
It was kind of like that, right? But I mean, they were heavy doors, and when they shut, they made
Slam.
a good sound. I mean, they had some weight behind them. So everyone was always like, oh, there goes another door, right?
You go, take your it.
So, you know, I was like preteen, maybe early teen. But I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like it got so bad that I would be like, "Hey, Dad, do you need to go pee right now? Because I mean, I do. I was just wondering if you do. Because if you did, we'd go together." I mean, not that I want to go together. I'm just saying, like, if we happen to be
I
going
might make it back.
the same direction, I wouldn't be opposed to traveling together down the hallway of hell. You know, like, or
Just skipping along through the tulips.
yeah. I mean, can you at least like shine a light down the hallway so I can find my way back? I mean, like something.
Go towards the light.
Yeah. So anyway, we're there, and you know, there wasn't a whole lot for me to do, so I just hang out with Dad, and I would watch old VHSs that he had, mainly Lost in Space. I saw every old black and white Lost in Space show probably 5 freaking times.
Is that all he had for you?
Yeah, it was.
Why?
I don't know.
Because if he needed him to crawl down underneath
Yeah.
the floor,
It's not a xenomorph, it's something else.
Exactly. No, we had Lost in Space, the old one. Yeah, actually, some of those were pretty good. I have to say, I do still enjoy some of them. But anyway, so I was watching that, and I had held my bladder as long as I could. Man, like, it was time. It was time to make that journey. So I'm like, "Hey, Dad, when do you need your food?" Like,
lunchtime, let's go.
yeah, and he was doing something. He was like, "I don't want it right now. Just go." Oh man, okay. Sure. And I was like, "Okay, well, I'm gonna prop the door open so I can get back in." Okay, whatever. All right, so we had a trash can, and everyone used it. Okay, but this trash can just hung out by this door to prop this door open because I really feel like everyone was afraid
To walk down
that they
the
weren't gonna
hallway
get
of
back.
hell.
Okay, like this was gonna be like the Twilight Zone, and the hallway was like gonna lead to somewhere else that you couldn't get back to. You know, so I'm going down this other little hallway to this door, and I mean, I was speed walking. I wasn't running. I mean, I was, you know, clipping along because no one wants to lollygag in hell. So, I mean, but you don't want to look like a little bitch either. So you're like, "Okay, I'm just gonna
Trot.
nice, yeah, just a nice, quick little step." And out of nowhere, something slammed into the side of me. I mean, it hit me so hard that I actually went up the side of the wall. And at first my dad didn't believe me until he came and looked, and there was shoe prints, like the sides of my shoe. You know how they make the rubber
Mm-hmm. The black.
up the side of the wall, like about 2 feet off the ground. And anyway, so I got hit and I got scraped off on that wall, and like it felt like I was just being smashed by like, you know, like a 300-pound person. You know, I mean it did.
Might have been.
And I mean, like I say, I mean I was still pretty young, but I mean I grew up on a farm. I mean I was pretty strong. I mean I used to buck hay and all kinds of stuff, even as little as I was. So it's not like I was just like some piece of paper.
I just imagine you flopping around.
It's
Like that game the kids
solid.
play.
But yeah, I mean it made marks across there. And here's the other really creepy thing. So that night was like every other night that smiley face went from, you know, frown to, or from smile to frowning. Well, I went to the bathroom after that anyway, because fuck that thing. That's the kind of person I am, motherfucker. Is that all you got, you little bitch? Didn't even
He's
hurt.
still like that to this day, too, just so you know.
Like, it actually made me less scared. I'm like, oh yeah? I know you're in here now.
That's all you got.
Like,
And now I know you're not a xenomorph.
yeah, exactly. Like, we've ruled that out. No acid for blood, motherfucker. So anyway, I had gone in there to go pee because I still needed to go pee. And, to my credit, I did not piss myself when that happened, even though my bladder was like totally full, squeezable.
No, all your holes just puckered.
They did.
It helped you.
And so anyway, I went back into the cafeteria area thing, and that smiley face was smiling.
Ew.
About having thrown you?
Oh, I'm assuming there wasn't any other entertainment.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah, so I went and got Dad. I was like, dude, look at this. Because we'd gone together the first time, and he was like, oh, look, it's frowning again. And
So now here he comes.
yeah, right? And I'm like, pfft. So he comes out, and he's like, well, that's really kind of weird. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's weird from the start.
I mean, a little bit. I mean, that's weirder than normal. Like, there was a lot of normal weird at that building.
Oh my gosh.
There was. Like, he still talks to one of the guys that works there, and to this day, there's weird shit that goes on there. Like, they totally replaced the security doors with different ones, and they still open.
Ew.
Mm-hmm. And according to him, IT actually put a camera on the one, the main problem child that you can't see from where like Dad used to sit.
And now there's video
And
footage of
there's
it.
footage of it opening and slamming.
Told you so.
And at first I
Nope.
tried to rule it out as, oh, you're not getting it shut all the way, and there must be a suction. A suction? Are you fucking kidding me? A suction that
Enough.
moves.
300 pounds.
Are these non-believers?
Well, people have to.
debunkers?
Yeah, they're like, well, it could be the, atmospheric pressure changed, and
Oh my gosh.
there was a weather balloon that crash landed on top of the building, which created a suction and opened the door.
Weather balloon.
Because the crazier it gets, the more likely is how it happened.
Yeah, exactly.
It's insane.
Like, it could actually be that. There's weather balloons that crash all the time. Just look at UFOs.
Oh my gosh.
Honestly, until I started looking at UFO abductions, I never even knew there was that many fucking weather balloons.
Every single one of them.
I mean,
There's always a weather balloon right there.
I'd heard of a few, right? I'm like, huh, okay. But, like, if you really look into alien abduction, they're everywhere, and they do not stay in the air. Okay? I mean, and they're quick. I mean, like, they can do 0 to 60 just like that, apparently.
In multiple different directions.
Yeah.
Don't forget that.
Well, because weather.
That's called a tornado.
What
I
is it?
think.
Harp?
Oh, yeah, harp.
Anyways.
Yeah, we listen to the Y-Files. Don't judge us. So, yeah, that's my story for paranormal,
Weirdness.
ghost stuff.
Me? I don't really have a
Do
whole
you
lot.
have any?
I don't really have a whole lot. I mean, mine hasn't. I've never dealt with being touched or actually seeing things, but I've felt things. I don't know.
She's felt things.
I have. Like, I
That's-
mean, just something's there, but you can't see it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, we get that.
Yeah, I mean, that's...
There's a house I lived in, back home in Iowa, and my middle child was little. She was little. I don't think she started preschool yet. And the house we were living in, just weird stuff always happened in it. You'd hear balls bouncing upstairs, but nobody would be upstairs. You'd have things put away, but...
Hey, at least yours was playful.
Mm.
Like, it's up there playing with a ball.
Well, that one was.
Yours
That
just played
one
with
was.
you.
Then you'd have the other side of it where the noises were not so good. And I did actually catch something on film during one of my kids' birthday parties. Like when we watch Ghost Explorers, you see the pictures they take and you catch something. I did catch something on film once. And then I had a friend that stayed upstairs in one of the upstairs bedrooms. And he caught an orb on film too. And he talked to it and it quickly left the room and then kind of snuck back in. And
So is this the one that was playing with balls or the not
I don't
so
know.
good one?
I don't know. Well, the one that was playing with balls is upstairs. That's where he was at with the camera. And the not so good one was in the basement.
Oh, imagine that.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
That's
Like,
pretty
we
normal.
found all kinds of just like dead animals one day, and then the next day they'd be gone, kind of stuff going on down there.
What the heck?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking weird. So, like, seriously, I hate basements.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Every one of them I've ever seen, been in, remodeled, done anything
They're
with.
creepy as hell.
Mom's was creepy.
Yeah, your mom's was creepy, and Hiram's was creepy,
Yeah.
which that's a whole nother episode. Yeah. I was like, that sounded like claptrap. Did you hear that?
God.
That's like a whole nother episode. What happened over there, which we will do, just not tonight.
Yeah, I mean, that's the gist of it. That house was scary as hell. I never wanted to look at the upstairs windows when I'd leave the house. Or in the bathroom, there was a mirror behind me as well as the one that I'd be looking in front of me. And I wouldn't want to look in the mirror behind me. Like, just weird little things like that. And there was one day I got out of the shower. Nobody had been in the bathroom. My kids were at school, I believe, or in daycare or whatever. It was between college classes myself. And I got out of the shower, and there was a perfect little kid handprint at the top of the mirror. Yeah,
Must be who's playing with the balls.
Well,
not
she
like
does
this.
have baby hands, so
Shh, these were not my hands. These were even smaller than my hands.
seriously, she has the hands of a third grader. I kid you not.
No, that's wrong, because some of my third graders have bigger hands than me.
Well, there you go.
Well, they're still baby hands.
But this was even babier than my baby hands, okay? So
Okay, babier than your baby hands.
babier than my baby hands.
Well, so in that same vein, like, for the longest time, I couldn't use mirrors. I really had,
I don't like mirrors.
a problem with mirrors.
Definitely don't like secondhand mirrors.
Anyway, when I was really little, I don't know, probably like 7, 6. I mean, I was pretty little. Me and my brother, we shared this room that had a bunk bed in it, and then it had a mirror on the other, like, across the room, like bunk bed high for whatever reason. I don't know. I didn't sleep on the top. But I was up there bothering him because that's what little brothers do. We have an older sister that, I mean, right now she's got to be in her 50s, I think. So she's quite a bit older than us. But so she didn't live there with us anymore. And I, at that time in my life, I'd probably only met her maybe a couple times, And I turned to Hiram. I said, "Hey, look, it's Margaret." Hiram was like, "Where? What are you looking at?" I was like, "The mirror. Look, she's sitting by us." And Hiram was like, "There's no one there." He's like, "Stop doing that." And so I described her to him, and he was like, "Holy shit." And so anyway, like, I've seen other people in mirrors too. So for the longest time,
Not just people.
yeah, not just people, things. But for the longest time, I would shave without a mirror. I actually was pretty good at it. As I've gotten older, like, that's gotten less. Like, I don't see things nearly as much as I used to.
At all.
Thank heavens. But
And that section's for another day, too.
exactly.
Oh my
There's
God.
something that leads up to that.
Is there? Dun dun dun. The haunted duplex.
Oh my
Ew. Coming to a story near you.
Oh, come on. That was from Bruce, too.
Was it? Oh, I didn't even catch on to it.
Yeah, like, that's hurtful. So, I don't know if you guys, some of you have to know who Bruce Dew is on YouTube. Like, our oldest son turned us on to it. And at first I thought it was just these shitty little cartoons, which he says they're shitty little cartoons too, so don't judge me. And then I really got listening to it and watching it, and I was like, holy shit. I did a lot of this in my childhood. This is some funny shit right here. Like,
And see, that's the thing about funny shit. It doesn't. You stop trying to make it intentionally funny, because real life is funny enough as it is.
it is. And like, the things they talk about them doing, I'm like, yep. Yeah, we did that. Like the whole trampoline episode, like they're like doing karate on the trampoline and people are getting like killed and murdered and broken thises and that's. And then, they're up in the ante. They're putting like, bowling balls on the trampoline with them while they're fighting. Like, yeah.
That was you and your friends.
It-
I can see it.
It really was. So I highly suggest find Bruce Dew, watch some episodes. Like, don't judge it on one episode. That may not be the episode for you. Okay.
But the next one probably
Yeah.
will be.
Watch a couple. You know,
There's something for everyone.
there really is. Like, she was very skeptical about it. She was like, "Man, that's not very funny." And then
It was.
I don't even know what one it was, but we're forcing her to watch him. She was like, and now she watches it.
For a while. I don't really watch anything, though.
No, you listen to it and play on your phone, which is super annoying.
I know.
But it's okay. It didn't always used to be that way.
It
I don't know
didn't.
what's happened.
I don't know.
Ghosts.
Probably.
Concho.
Ew.
That's when it started. Was up in
It is-
Concho.
okay, well, your apartment in Concho was creepy.
It was creepy, and it was like a little freaking dungeon.
Well, yeah,
Uh-huh.
it was. Not the fun kind of dungeon.
Not the fun kind of dungeon. Absolutely not. I wouldn't complain if it was the fun kind of dungeon.
What about you? Do you have any experiences?
I've been sitting here thinking while you guys are doing yours, and there's just so many to choose from.
I was going to say, I know you do. Don't look at me like that.
The one that really sticks out to me, though, a lot is our house in Missouri.
That's where it all starts, isn't it?
Is it?
Hmm?
Really? That one?
Well, besides the other one we're going to say for another day, but I saw and heard a lot of things there that I never did anywhere else.
Hmm.
So maybe that's why it stands out. I don't know.
See, and I really didn't there a whole lot. But that was after the other thing, so.
Yeah,
could be related.
you were a lot less sensitive, still are since that. But I don't know, it was just this little single floor tiny house we lived in. We only had 3 of the kids at the time. And they were all
Whoa.
toddlers. One was a baby.
I was going to say, yeah.
So 2 toddlers, 1 baby. And there were times I'd see little shadow figures of all sorts of different sizes. Some of them small enough that I actually felt like could have been an animal. I don't know. It was weird. And
Shadow people.
yeah, but it was always in that one particular part of the house where that second bedroom was that came off of the kitchen and the bathroom was next to it.
Oh,
They would
yeah.
always go into that room.
Yeah, it's so weird. You know, it's always like back bedroom kind of stuff. Have you noticed that?
I have.
It doesn't matter where you live. Like, if there's a basement, that's just it's
That's
just how
just
it is.
another
It's
kind
just,
of
it's
hell.
just default, right? It's just like another dimension to hell. But but if there's like some kind of weird back bedroom, I mean
That's where it all happens.
That's where it's gonna be too. That's how it was where I grew up. Like there was,
Well, yeah, that one room. It was creepy as fuck in that room.
yeah, it really was. It's like
I
The room
hated
that
going
you
in
didn't
there.
sleep in.
it was like Dimension X. You know?
Ew. Well, that whole back part, but especially that room and that bathroom of yours.
Yeah, that hallway was creepy as shit at night too. And like whoever designed the house, it was a double wide that I grew up in. But regardless, whoever designed this was an idiot. Okay, there was only one light switch for that hallway, and that was in the middle of the hallway. So like you had to traverse another hallway of hell, pitch black hallway of hell. By the way, like only the kind of pitch black a trailer hallway can be.
Because there's no windows.
There's
Zero.
nothing in there.
Nothing.
Anywhere to let any kind of light in. So I mean, it's a black hole of the abyss, and you had to make it halfway, and like you knew where the light switch was, right? Like you just, I just gotta make it. I just gotta make it to the switch, you know. So you're like, ah! Click. Yeah, it's not like that.
There it is. But yeah, I'd just be sitting in the living room. There was a doorway that looked into the kitchen, straight to where that bathroom and bedroom were. And that's during the day, actually, is when I saw them most of the time. I would also hear like old-fashioned music, like really, really faint. And I looked around the house. I even went outside thinking maybe someone was just playing loud music, and nope. I was like, okay, just let it be.
Weird. I never really knew that.
And then remember when Mom came to visit? You flew her out,
Yeah.
and she slept in that room.
Yeah.
And she thought that we were being loud or playing music because the walls to each room were next to each other.
Yeah, well, and they were. If you guys have ever lived, you know, in old houses, like kind of cheap old houses, right? Like we're not talking like, you know, good built houses, just cheap old houses. I mean, that wall was super thin. There was no secrets between those two bedrooms.
But one day she just asked if we were being loud or playing music or anything. She heard talking, and it was late at night and stuff. She was just wondering. And Mom's always been kind of sensitive with things too. And I told her no, and then she was telling me about the music, and I was like, "Holy shit!" It was that bedroom though.
Yeah.
And then there was one time we had a man, woman, and their two little kids. They had two at the time, huh? Yeah,
Do they not have three?
I think they only had the two.
No, I think the one was a baby.
Oh, maybe.
I think it was just born.
But anyways, we let them stay with us for a little while. And of course, they got that room, right? One night, I just couldn't sleep and I wanted a snack, and it was limited snacks in the house. And I was like, I go to the kitchen, open the fridge, see some shredded cheese, and I'm just going to go ahead and have some shredded
Which,
cheese.
to this day, she still does and
Yeah.
makes a mess with. So, anyway.
That's not nice. I try really hard not to make a mess, okay?
Like, it looks like a fucking
I mean,
gremlin
all we
got
get
into
is
the
shredded
fridge,
cheese. We don't get blocks.
Ripped the bag open and was like, shredded cheese goes everywhere, and you're like,
You're making me sound like a Cookie Monster.
like, what happened? And then later on, you find out that she's got a bowl of cheese, and you're like, oh, she got into the cheese.
She got into the cheese.
She just managed to get cheese on everything else but the bowl.
He's exaggerating. He's known to exaggerate.
It's not as much of an exaggeration as she would like
exaggerating.
you to believe.
He's exaggerating about shredded cheese.
I don't think I am.
He
But anyway.
is.
Okay. Shredded
But
cheese snack that you got everywhere.
I ended up picking the bag up,
Oh my gosh.
and apparently I picked it up wrong, and it was not sealed all the way, so some of it spilled onto the floor.
Because it didn't get closed from the last time she got into it.
Bruh. You're mean. And then, I was just kind of cussing to myself quietly, because we have company sleeping in the room right there and whatever. And something whispered what happened. And it sounded like it came from behind me.
What happened?
Ew.
From that room.
No, like in the kitchen area.
Ew.
What happened?
Stop.
Oh, I could be on Ghost Adventures. Like, I bet that's what their little whatever.
EVPs?
Yeah. They're just like this. Hey, stop working with me.
Stupid. But I turned around to answer because I actually thought it was Adam coming up behind me. Like, what the fuck are you doing in the middle of the night getting into the fridge?
Dumping cheese.
And there was nobody behind me. And obviously it wasn't the people that were there because their door was shut. No one was in there with me.
No, I do remember you telling me about that. You came back and woke me up telling me about it because you were creeped out.
I was fucking creeped out.
I was just
Like, there was a full-blown voice. Clear as day. What happened?
I was just like, okay, that's nice. Go back to sleep. Eat your cheese.
I've
I know.
actually had that. I've had that. The full voice that said my name though.
Ew.
No, everyone was asleep in my house. Everyone was asleep in my house, and I was off in like the porch area playing and heard my name. Nobody was there.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a good thing if something's calling you by name.
I like it.
Well, you've heard things call my name, which is super creepy.
Even out here where we live now, I have. And it actually sounded like someone we know, but they weren't there.
Yeah, I mean, we live way out, right? There's really no one around us. Okay. And we have this little picnic area, and we were out in it, and we've got party lights, and, like, it's really cool. And I was cooking. Wasn't that what I was doing?
No, well,
I was cooking
we
on the
weren't
fire pit.
quite, yeah, I was going to say we weren't quite established at that point.
Yeah.
So we didn't have much out here.
It was cooking on the fire pit though.
And I was sitting on that old bench that was
Yep.
already here that was all falling apart.
And like just outside the ring of fire, the ring of light.
Safety area.
Yeah.
The perimeter.
Was the
It was pretty loud. It said your name, and it sounded like your brother, but not
It
your
did.
brother.
And like it wasn't just several of us heard it. A couple of the kids heard it. Ronna heard it. Wow. And everyone was like, huh? Even the dogs
The dogs freaked the
took
fuck
off
out.
over there. Like, what the hell? Did we miss someone? No, you didn't.
They don't miss anyone.
No, they're usually pretty good about it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we have a ton more. I mean, my story was kind of weird other than like the music and the figures. It's not as exciting as some other people's, like being drug up against the wall.
Hey, if
But
you're going to do it,
we all
do it
have our
big.
own, I guess you could call them testimonies about it. And there's been other places here in Arizona that we've stayed at that would also call out names, specifically the kids. So it just makes you wonder what and why.
Exactly. Like, what draws them to do things? Like, throw people up against walls. Like, I didn't dig your shit.
It was angry.
I know.
Apparently, it realized that you were scared and thought it would be hilarious to throw you up against a wall.
Hence the smiley face.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, I hope it
You
was disappointed.
Made its night.
Because I went right back in there. I was like, fucker. Like, I know you're not an alien now, bitch. Like,
I will not be acided.
that's right. I'm walking down the hallway of hell right now. See
I
me?
feel like the theme song of your life is Hallway to Hell.
So,
Like,
yeah, there's actually been a lot of hallways to hell.
I know exactly.
Like, the house, not that we're going to talk about that story tonight, but in a different night, that house
So many different stories.
had a hallway of hell, too.
Yeah.
The one in Missouri.
No, in Utah.
Oh,
Yeah. So, like,
Hallway to
hell.
Hell.
Yeah.
It was actually not even 5 miles from where you
Grew up.
originally lived.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super weird. This is my brother's house.
Well, there you
No
go.
bueno.
Yeah. It's not like he even listens to this podcast.
You'll find out if he does.
Right? Years from now, he's going to be like,
So about that podcast you all put out.
I'd be like, oh, it took you 5 years to listen to it. It's fine.
And then he'll come mention that as well.
But yeah, just some interesting tidbits. And, like we keep saying, there's definitely more to come of our own personal stories.
And I plan on doing some research and looking into this. I want to start looking into some of the lore for Arizona.
Yeah, I was going to say, there
There's
actually
a lot.
is a lot of strange
Yes.
encounters.
Right
just
here in Arizona.
Here in this state.
Well, here in this town, really.
Well, yeah, in
Mhm.
this town. But
Well, specifically Native American lore,
Mhm.
because there's a lot of reservation
We're
land
in
here.
between two.
Between, like, I mean, I don't know about Hopi so much because it's just a tiny area, but you got the Navajo and Apache.
yeah.
And we're right
and
in
the
between them.
history of Paiute.
Well, New Mexico's,
Yeah,
Right
New Mexico's like
across.
right nearby, maybe an hour and a half away.
yeah, the border is.
Well, and I mean, we're not that far from like Jerome and Tombstone, and
No, not really.
not really. All things considered,
So
like there's
I
a
still
lot of
wanna go
lore.
there.
there is.
Me too. Me too.
I know. It's on the list.
It's on the list.
We have a very long list of all sorts of kind of things.
We
put
do.
out a show while we're staying at the Jerome Hotel.
We could.
We could.
Like, we could record a show
Heck
there.
yeah.
You know what? We
Mhm.
should make it a goal.
We should.
Everywhere we stay,
Yeah,
do
On
an
the list.
episode.
on the list.
On
Weird
the list.
places, you know.
Yes. Oh, don't worry. We have a list of weird places.
Dude, what if
I
we
know.
started staying at these so-called haunted hotels, whether it's Jerome or the one in Flag or what? There was one in Williams too, right? That one we drove by.
Yeah. There was one in Williams.
I know the one in Flag was, well, the one in Williams was also on
That's
Ghost
one.
Adventures,
Yep.
wasn't it?
Yep. And there was one in Flag too, because we looked in both places.
What if we did podcasts in the hotel? It'd be so freaking cool.
We'll just make a circle.
If we were able to, I don't think we could with these kind of speakers, microphones. But it'd be cool if we could pick something up. Or just
Yeah,
hear something while we're there and we're like, oh shit!
maybe. I mean, annoying neighbors. Does that count?
Well, I don't know. We might be the annoying neighbors.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, we seem to make everybody uncomfortable.
Every place we stay at, there seems to be annoying people. Like, people that are, you know what I'm talking about. Like they think they're better than you. I mean, like, you go down to chill in the hot tub and, like, everyone gets out, you know? And you're like, damn.
I'm like, well, fuck you too. We're staying here.
You know? Or, like, they get out and they congregate over to a table and they're just glaring at you, like, waiting for you to leave.
It's
Like,
very pinpointed.
yeah. I'm
It's
like,
okay. We made their day.
I'm
Like, if you're offended, that's your fault. That's your problem.
yeah, it's like, I just got here. I hope you're comfortable over there.
I will not be going anywhere soon.
Because your stares of anguish mean nothing to me.
There's a whole pool over there.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Go play in the pool.
Play in the freezing cold pool. I'm going to roast in the hot tub.
Exactly. We're going to simmer. All right. Well, I think that wraps this up for Strange Encounters.
The first episode.
It's the first episode. Dun, dun, dun. Thrown against a wall.
Did you make a splat sound?
Mostly ghostly.
Mostly ghostly. Hey, we can name it that.
Mostly
No.
ghostly.
No.
There's a whole lot more out there than ghost shit.
Huh? For
We're
this
talking about the
episode?
episode.
Mostly ghostly.
Well, yeah, I suppose we could. Mostly ghostly. Well, there was still debate on the actual name of the podcast. So, I mean, there was that.
It's all still brand new and fresh, just like we always say.
Yeah.
Room for improvement. Always.
So, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for listening. Like us, subscribe. And if you have a strange story, send it to us and we'll read it on the show. Or, better yet, you could be on the show.
That'd be fun.
Paranormal, alien encounters, just anything weird, strange, odd. We really don't care.
Nope. Anything that's out of the norm. Until next time.
Until next time.
See ya.